Skrilla. All right, show that for me, Tony.
Tell that bitch to get out the car.
What bitch?
That bitch.
This bitch? My bitch?
Yep.
Hey, my woman a princess, she don't fight. But I'll shoot all you bitches.
I don't know. I got to throw a lot of that one for more than one reason. I mean, because no one's trying to always, get their nails broke and hair pulled. And, man, sometimes I see some vicious fights on the internet. And I'm like, women, they are the female, they are, lionesses. And I'm like, wow, do I want to do all that? Not really. So, when you have a man that's like, hey, no. She's a queen. She doesn't fight. I love that. What do you feel about that, Omaka?
I feel that's exactly right. Mom don't fight. She got kids for that.
Okay. Take up for your woman. Shit. Come on.
I wanted to save my happy Mother's Day to you for right here, just to say it. Happy Mother's Day to you, Ameerah the Songstress.
Thank you.
I know that you are a wonderful mom.
Thank you.
And you're already just fantastic friend. So I can just tell like the kids have been blessed by your assisting them into this portal.
Yes. Yes, they have. So no, thank you. Thank you for recognizing that. Thank you for recognizing me. I appreciate it, Omaka. And happy Mother's Day to the women in your life as well.
It's a lot of them.
Hey, they did a great job. They did a great job, with you. So
thank you. I appreciate that.
They should be very proud. Very proud. All right, so moving right along, well, let's get to this next TikTok video. Shout out to Kiana Smith for posting this one. We want honey. Show this one for me, Tony.
People gonna be like, don't act funny when you blow up. Why not? That's how you was acting when I was trying to make it. Remember when all I needed was a like, comment, and share? You was acting funny then.
That's a message. Why not? Okay. I don't know. It speaks volumes to me. Omaka, you can say something to that if you like, but it does speak volumes.
Yeah. Oh, it speaks. It's got some good energy in it. She came with that smoke.
Why not? I mean, that's a good question. Why not?
Right.
Whatever your interpretation of acting funny is. All right, let's move this train down the road. Tiana Tanay. Shout out to Tiana Tanay Tiana Tanay. See, she kept it real simple. She's like, we're not going to mix up and discombobulate words. We're going to just make it real simple. So shout out to you, Tiana Tanay. Let's check this next TikTok video out. Did it glitch on both sides? Huh? Okay, let's do it again. Let's play it again. Yeah, that one. Yeah, still glitching a little bit. Anyway, I thought it was funny. We can move on. Okay, you guys, every time we do anything with Mother's Day, all over the world, we show our mothers, which is wonderful, which is great. But today I actually wanted to show mothers that are my friends, as well as I call them the fly mamas, because sometimes people forget that, we had to be fly and we had to be beautiful and alluring and all of these things in order for you to be created, in order for someone to be attracted to us, and in order for you to be created. And then they think sometimes after you have children, then you're not that fly, beautiful, alluring woman anymore. Well, I'm here to tell you, you are wrong. And I want to give a shout out to all the fly mamas So we put a little homage video together that's dedicated to all the fly mamas. Check this out.
I know your type. You're the type that flies, and everything is good inside your world. I know your type. Electrify the skies, and everybody wants to be that girl. You're just the type to leave the class with grace and style. Girl, you got swag. They never took the time to really see you. Girl, you know you play against the rules. But when you fall in, everyone wins. Everyone wins. You're that type of girl. Are you that type of girl? You're that type of girl. Are you that type of girl? When he say yes, he said you're my queen. Girl, you're everything. You're everything and more a man desires. Girl, you're so clean. You don't walk, you blind, but you can't hide your inner strength. They're just in awe of who you are. How do you make it seem like it's nothing? They never took the time to really see you. Girl, you know you play against the rules. It's not your fault you love so hard. Everyone wins. You're that type of girl. Are you that type of girl?
Yes. Give it up to the fly mamas. Yes, yes, and yes. How you feel about that, Omaka?
Ameerah, was that you singing?
Yes, of course.
Oh my, that song felt
It
good.
feels good to you.
Yes, I
Well,
need that.
Well, you can go download it for
Where
99
at?
cents on on anything, iTunes,
On
Apple,
anything. What's that song
Tidal,
called?
type of girl.
I need that song. Oh, that song felt
It
good.
felt good. Okay, wonderful. It's called Type of Girl. I think I put that out in 2017 or something like that. But yeah, go check it out. It never gets old. It's classic music, baby. This is timeless, baby. It works any day, any time of the year, any time of the the seasons, baby. It's Ameerah the Songstress. You know what I'm saying?
The classic topic.
Anyway, yeah, you can find it anywhere. iTunes, Apple, whatever you listen to. Yep. Check it out.
Beautiful.
I'm sorry?
I said beautiful tribute.
Yes, yes. I know a lot of fly mamas, and I'm sure they don't get they just do. So,
Yeah.
we just wanted to stop and pay homage. Whether you want to call them. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. But they're beautiful. They're beautiful women. Beautiful women. That still got it. Okay.
Mhm.
Still got it.
Mhm.
Oh my God. We're going to get into this spiritual release portion of things, Omaka. We got to get into that
Yeah.
spiritual release. Before I do that, I know it's only 14 minutes after the hour, but do we have any chatters or anyone wanting to call in to say hello or and wish their mother happy Mother's Day or shout out their favorite girl? Is there anybody online or that wants to chat it up really quick before we move on with the show? That call-in number is 646-378-0355, and you press 1 to shout out your favorite girl for Mother's Day. I want to, first of all, hello, Facebook. I know y'all because y'all keep it lit. That's why I shout y'all out first, because y'all keep it lit. Y'all, I mean, you guys keep me in business. You know, but the thing about it is there's also a UBN Go, is it a .com, Tony? Now, I've never monitored that, but I'm just going to assume that y'all show y'all girls some love as well. So shout out to ubngo.com. We're here at UBN Go Studios, broadcasting live every Sunday for you, baby. And so I want to shout you guys out to ubngo.com. If you watch us there, thank you as well. And then YouTube, you know, do me a favor if you are on YouTube and if you do watch me from YouTube at Ameerah the Songstress or even 2020 Vision, you know, if it's easier for you guys to find me under 2020 Vision, that's available as well. Definitely subscribe and ring the bell so you'll know when we're going live again for your viewing and listening pleasure. And you can also chime in with us as well. YouTube, I love you, but I need more of you. You know, YouTubers, I need more of you. Come on. Come on. Okay. Enough of my shameless bagging. And then Twitter. What's up with Twitter? You know, Twitter tends to be a little more think tank type of political type of, you know, things. But I think this show sits well on Twitter as well. So definitely chime in with me on Twitter. We're looking at Twitter as well, and we want to respond to all your questions, and we want to shout you out if that's what you want us to do. As well as IG Live, behind the scenes, baby. This is where a lot of the action takes place as well. I have my people that just don't like to watch in the front. They want to see what's behind. No pun anywhere intended, but they definitely want to see what's behind. So what up, TJ Jones? You are here and you have been here and you are a supporter. Thank you so much. This is a new one. Who is Dizzle? Hadn't seen you on here before, but what up? Welcome. Rhino X or double X 507. I've seen you before. Hi, thank you and welcome back. Essie.certified. Musical. I'm just going to say that. How are you? You know who you are. Rod 3 and some more stuff. How are you? And GCMP VSS. I've seen you several times and you're back and I want to thank you so much. If you guys on IG Live behind the scenes need to shout out any mamas, especially fly mamas today, let me know because I will do it for you. Just give me a moment to kind of look at the screen, but I will shout her out. Shout out your favorite girl. Y'all know y'all wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your mama or your mama's mamas or your baby's mama's mamas. So shout them out. Shout them out. You know, give us some love today. Okay. We have two people on the line that want to shout their mothers out. Yes, yes, and yes. And we're going to bring them in, and then we'll get into the Omaka Hour.
Yes.
Okay. Rockman. We have Rockman on the line. What's up, Rocky?
What's poppin'?
It's Mother's Day.
What's going on? Hello, my beautiful sister.
Hello, hello.
And to all the other beautiful mothers out there, I just want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, give my hand clap, Tony. Thank you.
What's going on?
And we're just today we're just celebrating mothers, and then we have our resident luminary. I'm sure you've seen him on the show before, and he's gonna, engage us with some healing techniques and just, give the mothers today something to resonate with and relax to. And, we're going to keep it real cute and simple today and short today, but we just wanted to take a moment to celebrate the moms. So that's what we're doing.
All right. Well, I also want to, shout out to my beautiful soon-to-be wife who actually get married this weekend.
Oh, is this weekend?
Wow. On the beach. Yeah, this weekend.
Okay.
Saturday.
On the beach.
Yeah, on the beach.
What it's going to be in Miami?
Boca Raton.
Oh, okay.
Boca
Okay.
Raton.
Did you send out any invites or
Yeah,
this is a private?
Yeah, she's not a mother, but to her sister and her mother and all that good stuff.
And if she's with you, she's soon to be one. So I will ignore the fact that I didn't.
Well, I understand you got the mic, but you can't just be slipping shit in.
Hey, that's
Not how that
that's
goes.
the privilege of when when you're the host of the show. So I'll just ignore the fact that I didn't get an invite.
Listen, I tried to call you. Yeah, and the invite it stands all the time, but it's like it's on the other side of the country. You got a lot going on.
It's private.
But that's
Oh,
it's my bad.
Okay. You flew across the country when I got married. So, yeah. So, are you guys doing a reception later that we can all come to, or?
I don't know. We should try to, put that in the plan, I guess. Yeah, we should have some type of reception or something like that. But we just kind of wanted to keep it, like really, really simple. And then I kind of looked up and everything's been going so fast. It's just been really busy. And I looked up, I'm like, wait a minute. I don't have nobody here from my family because everybody is all like spread over the country. So I was like, man, so I don't
Okay.
know. We'll see if somebody can take it.
All right. So, Boca Raton, baby, look up tickets tonight so we can see. All right. No promises, but we will try to be there. And then just text me and the time and all that, please.
We'll do that.
And I love the beach. So,
I'm
congratulations.
sorry, what?
I said, and I love the beach. I love the beach. Yeah. So congratulations and happy day and welcome to the family, Mrs. Robinson.
Yep.
Okay.
You got it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. You're welcome. I'll call you after the show so we could talk details. Okay.
Sounds good. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Woohoo! A wedding. I mean, love is in the air. We're talking about mothers, another word for love, unconditional love is what, the type of love that you want to aspire to. So nothing like a mother to represent that. Who you got next on the line? Lindell. Uh-oh. Yes, my bro from Brooklyn. Brooklyn Dell is what we call him. How you doing, Lindell?
Hey, Ameerah, how are you?
All is well. Who you want to shout out? You want to shout out your
I
mommy?
just want I want to shout you out first and foremost.
Oh.
I want to wish to my friend, my sister, my counselor. One thing I know about Ameerah, like I can always get some advice and get some unconditional friend love from her, and I just want to tell you that I appreciate you so much as a friend and as a person and as an artist. I think that I know, like I say, I think you are a phenomenal mother. Like we've shared stories and situations in parenting, and it just your boys are so blessed.
Thank you.
To have a mom like you, Ameerah. And I'm just like. I'm sorry. I hope my Brooklyn people ain't really paying attention right now. I hope they listen to the show. But I'm a little emotional right now because when I think of some of the women that I had in my life, I am so grateful. I think as a man, one of the biggest disjustices that we do to ourselves is sometimes men feel like you can't learn from women.
Mm-hmm.
And I've learned more stuff from positive women like yourself, like my mom, like friends. I'm in a new relationship, Ameerah. I'm gonna have to call you and get a tea, girl.
Yes, honey. Yes.
And her name is Lisa.
Lisa.
And I'm very happy for the first time in a long time, and I want to wish her happy Mother's Day.
Yes.
She's a phenomenal mom.
Yes, happy Mother's Day, Lisa.
I want to wish my son, Lindell the third, his mom Tina, a happy Mother's Day. I want to wish my mom, who has been through it all with me and my brothers, and she is still in my life, and she's still a queen, and she's still. I always tell her, you will always be my number one girl, and that's how I think it always be. I just want to share a quick story with you guys.
Okay.
You know, I do a lot of speaking, and I go to speak to young men, and when I speak to young men in relationships with their parents or their mom or elders, because you know, a lot of these young guys, they want to be tough and they want to be gangsters. And there was a movie with Joe Pesci. Can't think of the movie name. Sorry, Joe, but he was killing everybody in the movie. And in the middle of killing somebody and having a man in the trunk like half dead, he stops and he says, "Oh my God, I'm late." And they're like, "What?" He's like, "I'm late. I'm supposed to be having dinner with my mom." And he drives to go have dinner with his mom. And his mom is like, "Junior, you're late." And he's like, "I'm sorry, Mom." Now this is a guy that's been killing everything in the hood. And then she smacks him in the and then she smacks him in the back of the head like, "Junior, there's no slouching at my table. You know better." Pow! And he's like, "I'm sorry, Mom." And I'm like, "Yo, I tell young dudes, that's gangster right there.
Right.
That's the gangster.
That's the gangster for sure.
Listen, moms. You know who else I want to shout out to?
Who?
I want to shout out on Mother's Day the glam moms. I call them.
Yes.
Instead of call them grandmoms.
Yes.
I want to shout out I call them the glam moms because we got some fly sisters that are grandmothers.
That's right.
And doing their thing and looking good, taking care of business.
That's right.
And I want to shout the grandmothers out too on Mother's Day. Let's not forget the grandmothers.
Right.
You know, I just recently lost my grandmother through COVID.
Oh, bless her.
And I miss her so much.
Yes.
Like, you know.
Yes.
But I also want to tell you, Ameerah, that song, that you played with the video, the homage for the women.
Yes.
Girl, you are so talented.
Thank you.
You are so talented, and I say this to you all the time. Like, I don't need the industry to tell me what a hit is.
Okay, come on, talk about it.
I don't need the industry to tell me what's a good record or a radio station to play a song 100 times and tell me, "Yo, this is the song. This is the song." No, that right there is the song.
Yes.
that right there is a hit song.
Thank you.
I'm talking about from the production.
Yes.
I'm talking about from the production down to the vocals, to the levels, to the message, to your voice, to the vibe. Listen, I'm going to go download that joint. I'm going to go get that. I don't care what it costs. Like I'm going to go get that and send that. I'm going to send that to my mama.
Yes,
you know
and that's what it's for, a celebration to women.
I'm going to send that to Lisa.
Yes.
That song is something special, Ameerah, and you've always been that type of talent to me. You've always been that person where I scratch my head and I say, no. Like it's just, you know, I'm not trying to dampen the mood, but it's just my admiration and how I view you as somebody who is. And I'm not going to compare and be you better. I'm just going to say, my God, Ameerah, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing because you are such a talented, positive, supportive sister, and on this day that we call Mother's Day, you deserve all the blessing and all the credit and all the praise. And I always say, let's give Ameerah the songstress her flowers now, goddammit. Let's give her flowers now.
Oh, thank you, Lindell. Don't make me cry now. Come on.
No.
You caught to set it off.
Like you can't make this up. Like this is what I'm saying. Like you deserve the flowers. Like since I've known Ameerah has always been so positive, so strong, so like enlightening. There's been times where I've needed her and she's come through for me. Like she's just a wonderful person. But don't get it twisted, y'all. Listen, don't get it twisted. Like you know, Sammy, right? Listen, don't get it twisted. Because they say the good side is the good side. So listen, you don't want to go to the bad side, y'all. Don't get it twisted, dog.
Why y'all always
You
gotta
know,
talk
so,
about that
so
other
I love
side?
you.
I love
I
you
love
too.
you.
Linda.
I want to shout out your family.
Yes.
I want to shout out your husband and your boys.
Yeah.
And I just want to spread the love and give back the love that you show me, man. Like I was running to get home to be a part of this show, man. You know, a lot of times, you know, I got things going on, but I had to shut it down. This is special. Like this is Mother's Day, and I love you and keep doing
Love
what
you
you're doing. Everything looks great. Your show is amazing. It's almost feel like I'm getting old because this is like something we should be paying for. Like this is like going to the grocery store and they give you your groceries for free. God damn it! Like come on, this is the real shit right here.
You know, I've been thinking about that too, Lindell. You know, because Facebook even be like, Facebook even be hitting me up like, "Hey, you ain't gonna charge for this video? Come on! What are you doing?" So I don't know. Sponsorships would be nice.
For real. Like this is quality. So the people that you have doing this, I want to shout them out and commend them. This ain't the little podcast in grandma's basement. Like this is the real deal right here.
Well, shout out Tony Sweet. I want to tell you who you shouting out. His name is Tony Sweet. He is the owner and operator of UB & Go Studios. He also engineers for us. So he's not just the owner, but he engineers for us. And he's been in radio for it's 13 years now. I've been saying 12 years, but it's 13 years now. Tony's been in radio for 13 years now, and he has just about 70 shows that he broadcasts from this network.
Wow.
So, and we ain't stingy or selfish or anything either. So if you ever come in town or if you ever need somewhere to broadcast your show from, it is open. The more the merrier, baby. So, UB & Go Studio, shout out Tony Sweet. And then in production with me is my husband Henry Cook. He helps me and puts up with all my mess. I have a million ideas.
Slow that down.
So he puts up with all my mess. Shout out to Henry Cook, Henry Charles Cook. Henry. Shout out to Henry Charles Cook. Fucking Charles Cook, okay?
That's right.
And he puts up with all my mess and all my ideas, and I'm not saying them nice while I'm giving them to the ideas. I'm yelling from the top of the stairs, and put the mamas, and make sure you say fly mamas, not mothers, you know, and all that stuff. So, he helps me with production.
Henry, one more time. Shout out to Henry.
Oh, God. All right. Put the camera on him. Can we? No, he don't want the camera. Okay. See how you act? It ain't just me, y'all. It ain't just me. Anyway, so shout out to Henry Cook for helping me on production. You know, when I first started, it was funny. I had a whole crew. I had a whole team of people. And I think they all disappeared within 1 week or 1 or 2 weeks. They all disappeared. And the survivors and the and the ones that stayed steadfast is definitely Tony, you know. But he kind of don't have a choice, right? Tony don't kind of have a choice. He kind of held hostage because this is his, you know what I mean? But my husband stayed in there.
Henry's a very smart man because it took me a long time to learn. Happy wife equals a happy life. So he's smarter than me, boy. I tell you, he's smarter than me. I'm just learning that with Lisa.
Yes. Well, Lisa, welcome to the family. If she's listening, happy Mother's Day to you as well. We love Lindell. We love us some Brooke Lindell. When I come to New York, Brooklyn has my back. I've been there to film reality shows. I've been there to do concerts. I've been there to support our girl Monet O'Moore, and shout out to her as well. She was in the homage video. She's a great singer. She's been on here as well. And every time we show up, the hospitality that you show Lindell is immaculate. I remember too because we were like on the train, on the bus, but you had like I had 2 big ass suitcases, and you was like, come on, and you were rolling my suitcases through Times Square. You ain't give 2 F's. You was like, let's get it. What you gotta go get your nails done? Okay, we going right here over here. Get your nails done right here. What you want? You want your hair done? Okay, we gonna go right over here. What you trying to get to the new hotel? Okay, this hotel right here. Okay, I'm gonna check you in. Oh, these these fools trying to play with you, right? No, I'm right here. They ain't gonna play with you. They ain't gonna play with you. I'm like, okay.
Never that.
So
I was back. We was on 42nd Street, and I was backing dudes down. What y'all looking at?
I-
Like, keep it moving. Like,
I was like, Lindell, calm down. He was like, oh, he
like,
ain't talking to you
calm
about.
down. Like,
He ain't
nah,
talking to you about no record deal.
Like,
He don't got no record deal for you. He just wants some. I'm like, Lindell, they all want some. What you? I mean, we.
they all want something. I said, I never forget that. I never forget that. Like, you're intelligent and you're business smart. Like a lot of women, and I'm not bashing. I'm just saying, like, I've experienced a lot of women. I mean, successful, famous millionaires, and they always say, like, I'm the boss chick. My mentality, like, kind of like the mama mentality. But Ameerah's mind, when it comes to business, she definitely has like that mamba mentality. Like, I'm not gonna do this unless it's gonna be right. Like, it ain't no half stepping, and she puts in that work. It's not like she's just waiting for something to come to her. Like Ameerah puts in that work, and I've always respected that. So when they say, yo, who's some of the great people that you've been around business wise? I've been around some greats, but you always come to mind too, because your ideas and things are always well thought. Like, you somebody, like, if I was going to go to business or go to war with, business war, I need Ameerah in my corner, because she's going to cross all the T's, but she's going to dot all the I's, and let's go get it. Like, and it's going to be the best foot forward. And I always appreciate that about her, and always thought that always worked in her advantage. But this last thing I want to tell you, because I don't want to take too much of the show, and I want to shout out the brother. How you pronounce your name? Omaka?
Omaka The Light. Yep.
Omaka The Light.
Brother. Listen,
Yes.
keep being the light, brother. I'm here. I'm so, like, on the edge of my seat to see, you know, what you're doing, and you know, maybe we can network, and you know,
Yep.
I support my brothers, like I support my sisters. Like, anything I can do. You ever come to New York? I mean, if you're part of Ameerah's family, you're part of my family, man. Like, if you ever come to New York,
I appreciate that.
you know, I'm
Yeah.
here, brother. I'm here.
Yes.
And he means that. He's not just saying that.
Personally, I can
Ameerah,
listen to you talk all day.
I will ask you a question, Ameerah.
What's that?
I'm sorry. Do you remember when we went to the live band at the club in the village? And they did the live set? Was that fire? Did we have a good time?
Man, it was off the chain. They still do that too. They was off the chain. I had the
we was singing and dance, and I don't dance. Brooklyn Dell, listen, you guys are right. Brooklyn Dell is not dancing. Brooklyn Dell cannot dance. So I was out there dancing, and we were having so much fun. They was such a great band. I can't think of their name right now, but shout them out.
I had the brother on the show. And Monet and all of them about to be mad at me because I had them on the show. But give us time to think about it. Thank you, Lindell, for calling in. We want to get to the next part of this show. We got Omaka coming up, but you know, hang out, hang around, and you know, chime in with us a little later. Let us get this healing on portion of the show going, and we'll check back in with you.
Yes, I have a conference call. I'll be right back to this, so I promise you that. And I love you guys.
Love you too.
Stay up. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. Happy Mother's Day, Ameerah the Songstress. Keep doing what you're doing. Love you.
Love you too. Thank you, Lindell. Thank you for calling in and showing some love.
Yes.
Anybody else? Okay. All right. We ready for this spiritual release. You know what, Tony? Let's get us in the mood. We got to get in the mood. You know, we got to get in the mindset. We about to do some illumination up in here. We got to usher Omaka onto the stage. So can we play that spiritual release so we can get ready? Image is everything. It's where creation starts.
Welcome to the doorway of your vortex.
What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? How big would you play?
The two most powerful words in the English language are I am. Because what comes after I am will shape your life.
He who tills his land shall have plenty of bread.
You want first place, come play with me. You want second place, go somewhere else.
The sanctuary of holistic love exists for one reason and one reason only:
to help you create a life vision for yourself. Everybody is here for a purpose. Everybody is here for a reason. Everybody is here for something great. Stop minusculing yourself, thinking you're only here to do just a little thing. The Sanctuary of Holistic Love is here so that I help you create a life vision. So that I also can help you to overcome your fear and be empowered by your circumstances. My belief took 17 years to truly see it manifest. But I believe. And that's what I want you to do. And so when you come here, if you don't have that belief, that's what you're going to leave here with. That's the purpose of the Sanctuary of Holistic Love Healing Center. So that you can be reintegrated, recalibrated, realigned, and get back connected to your purpose.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I'm talking to y'all, Facebook land, YouTube land, Instagram land. Y'all ready? Twitter land. Y'all ready? Women, are you ready? Mothers, are you ready? Let's get some healing going on. Let's get some love in the air. Let's get ready. Let's usher in Omaka The Light.
Let us start. Let us start by getting centered right now. And I just want to welcome everyone that is listening and tuning in. And I want to welcome all the mothers today that is tuning in. If it was not for you, none of us could be here to listen. So we are showing a debt of gratitude and paying homage to the mothers today. Today, I want to, this may get a little emotional for me because I don't get to see my mother all that often. And I think about her every day. And I really am here to really heal a piece of myself. I know that we have mothers who wait for the day to come after carrying their child for 9 months. All they want to do is hold that child in their arms and see that child, look at them in their eyes, and with great reverence and great love, they want to see that reflected into the eyes of their child. And I know, again, I'm here to heal even a piece of myself. I know that me not being able to see my mom all that often, there's a piece of me even also that desires to hold my mother with the same look she held me with after 9 months of carrying me. And so I'm really here to center in and develop a conscious effort for us all to tap into the spirit of our mothers. And I know I'm on this show often to be a healer and lead the way in healing. But I'm coming from a real place today. And so I'm not stuck. I'm not stuck. I'm perplexed. And I know a lot of times, a lot of us are perplexed beings. We want to live our own lives, and we forget about the one who loved us coming into this world. So We don't know how to turn around and look back and give that love back. And so today, for all of you listening within the sound of my voice, bear with me because again, this just may get emotional for me. And if my mom is listening, and I pray she is, she watches my Facebook and I've shared this to my Facebook. So Mama, I know if you are watching this or you watch this later and you're listening, I just want you to know I love you so much. I love you so much, Mom.
Unconditional love. Unconditional love. And that's why we're here. We're here for the love and the light. And I'm sure she can feel you because you guys didn't disconnect when she were born. The connection got stronger and longer. It supersedes the physical. It is the spiritual connection that you all have. And whatever you think, she can feel it. When you don't say it out loud, she can still hear it. And that's what this day is all about. Unconditional love. In other words, mother.
Yes, thank you for those comforting words, Ameerah.
She's so proud of you. I don't even know her, but she's so proud of you. She's so proud of you. It takes a very strong person to stand up and accept their calling, especially when their calling is love. We can call it all kinds of things. We can say healer. We can say light worker, light bringer, luminary, psychic, reader, God, goddess. We can call it all those names, but the one name that we will all answer to is love. Love.
Yes.
It's not easy to love. It's not. When you're charged with loving some people beyond themselves, in spite of themselves, it could be a task. And so to answer the call is not easy. It's not easy to just say, you know what, I'm going to be a light bringer. You know what, I'm going to be a luminary. You know what, I'm going to heal others. Because often when we charge ourselves with healing others, we neglect thyself. Yes. So that balance that we have to do, it's like walking on a trapeze. So to step into that and, voluntarily, obediently, I can only imagine your mother must be really, really proud of you. So I hope you call in, Mrs. Omaka. I hope you call in, Mrs. Omaka, 646-378-0355. And when you call in, make sure you press 1. We would love to hear from you.
Yes, she definitely tells me all the time how proud of me she is. And I stand back in awe. And, my mom had 8 children. And sometimes I'm in awe that, I'm not saying that my other siblings ain't called, but I can definitely say that she knows the great call of my life and points that out to me all the time. So I'm just thankful. And I know she's going to hear this. I know she's going to see this. And so I just want to get back in the flow with things.
Oh, we still in the flow. We never came out of the flow.
I think I let it out now.
Yes.
This day is a very sensitive day for me. I love her too, and it's no bad blood between me and my mom. It's just disconnect, distance and disconnect. Distance create disconnect. So what I wanted to do with this healing today is bring us in closer and For those who may not talk to their mom, see their mom, and commune with their mom a lot, work with their mom, however you interact with your mom, and if you are someone who's very close or you're someone who's not, this healing today is a channeling. And so allow me to walk us, there's a scripture I read, and it's in the Bible, and I'm going to quote the Bible here, not because I'm a scholar of it, but because I remember this scripture, and it took me here for this healing today. And someone asked, Jesus the Christ, how can one be reborn again unless he enters the womb of his mother? And Jesus replied back and said that you can only be reborn of the Spirit. You can only be reborn of the Spirit, so you cannot enter the womb of your mother. But today, I'm going to channel us into a re-entering of the womb of our mother. And so bear with me here and allow me to take us into this. So if you're sitting in an upright position, or you're standing, or you're driving, pause for a moment if you can. If you can't, I understand. But if you can, pause for a moment. Close your eyes and just always breathe. In the nose, out the mouth. Find a pattern and find a rhythm that allows you to breathe in the nose and out the mouth calmly. Not sporadically, not erratically, but calmly. As I begin to help us channel within this high vibration right now, see you and your mom meeting once again. And this meeting is a different kind of meeting. This is a meeting of you reforming in the womb of your mother. And so for you children here, everyone who can listen to me has been born of a woman. And so I want you to just go back into the formulating process of being in the womb once again, where you were just a seed. And you starting out as a seed. But as a seed, and though things are dark around you, but you can see and hear and feel yourself this time, because you're conscious of this. You can see and feel and hear yourself swishing and splashing around in the waters in the womb, in the sacred waters of your mother. Because you entered the sacred part of your mom. You are in sacred waters of your mom, and you are formulating as a seed once again. Continue to breathe with me. Continue to breathe. Continue to breathe. This may get emotional for some of you, because I understand that where I'm taking you back to. Now I want you to see, as you are in this womb, re-entering the womb of your mom, and your arms start to formulate. And I really want you to consciously see yourself in the womb and see your arms formulating, extending toward your hands, forming your hands. And what I want for you to see here in this meditation, this deep, healing, energetic meditation, this sacral energy, is your mother's heart. You see, when you were a seed inside the womb of your mom, she can't see you, doesn't know you yet, but she knows she loves you already. She doesn't know what kind of being you'll turn out to be if you But she knows she loves you already. She knows she loves you already. And with this love that pours in from your mom's heart, that pours in from your mother's heart chakra, down into her womb where she's carrying you. And I want you to take those hands that you have now seen extended, and I want you to wrap your mother's heart. Wrap your mother's heart as if you are cradling a pet, a baby bird, or cradle your mother's heart like you cradle a bowl or you cradle a piece of fruit in your hands. And I want you to cradle your mom's heart. With this cradling of your mother's heart, she's tapping back into, and I know my mother is hearing in her spirit right now because I've connected to my mom right now. And I know my mother is feeling me right now because I can feel her even as I channel this energy with you. And this is what I want you, where I want you to be. Cradling your mom's heart. Channeling that love that she's bestowed within toward you, but you have shown her you received that love. And now you give it back to her. And you give it back to her heart so that her heart is filled and full. Continue to breathe. Continue to breathe. And now your mom is feeling your love. Wherever your mom is right now, she's feeling you right now. I'm 100% certain of this. That your mom is feeling you right now. You have her heart in your hands. And you've channeled the energy of love toward your mom, toward your mother, your mama. And your mama is feeling you, knowing that you've re-entered her spirit. And so as the Christ said that we can only be born of the spirit, you have been reborn, rebirthed with your mom again. A new love. A new love. Whether your mom is here in the physical or not, it's not physical. This is spiritual. And so your mom has rebirthed a new being within you. And so we have a meeting with our moms again, a connection, a divine connection. Continue to breathe. Continue to use the breath so that you are channeling oneness with your mom. Your mom hears you, and feels you, and sees you, senses you, because you called on her spirit. You've called on her spirit. You've awakened her soul. She felt you. Reach out to her. And she knows that she's not forgotten about. She knows that love is all there is because love is all you give her. because it's what she gave us when she held us the day we portaled through our mothers. And when she looked at us, now here you come back through the womb of your mom. Not as a child, not as a baby, but as an adult. But your mom is holding you now as an adult. And so we, as adults, need healing. And we, as adults, need that love, that pure, ever-essent love that our moms gave us when we came through. And this is the love that we are channeling, that pure ever-essence. And so you see this connection with your mom, eye-to-eye contact, heart-to-heart, soul-to-soul with your mom. Not as a child anymore, you've come through in the spirit now, and your mom and you are having a meeting, fully adult meeting, but she's holding you. And I know that we get so grown and so old enough to be like, I don't want to be held like a baby, but allow your mom in spirit to hold you like she once did when you were just seconds old. Allow your mom to hold you again like this so that you can channel everywhere you go in this world. You can channel your mother. You don't have to guess. You don't have to think. You can pick her up right then and there. You don't have to wonder. You don't have to worry. You don't have to fear. You can pick up the energy, the vibration of your mother right then and there. Because it's a connection. It's a divine connection. It's a divine intervention. Your mother channels through right then and right there. So what we want to learn to do is know how to channel that sacred, ever-essent love of our mother. And we do that. Continue to breathe. Remember to breathe. We pick up the energy, we pick up the love, we pick up the remembrance of our mothers wherever we are. But we have to go within. To go within. I'll say that again. We have to go within. Spirit. To go within spirit. So we have to go within spirit in order to pick up the spirit of our mothers. This is a special healing today because I want mothers to know. Your mother is always connected. The mother is always, parents are always connected to their child. You can never, ever disconnect, no matter how hard you try. And so for the hurting children out there who feel their mother gave them up, for the hurting adults out there who feel like their mothers disowned or abandoned them, for the hurting men out there who feel their mothers despise of them because of what their father did, for the hurting daughters out there who hurt because of the disassociation with their moms because of what their mothers had with your mom. And I know that we love to place blame. We want to place blame on the parent, or we want to place blame and we want to shame and we want to guilt our parents for not being there. But if you really want to heal your mother, if you really want to heal your mother, pick her up in your spirit. And so this is why the Christ even said that we have to be reborn of the spirit. Because this is where we are pure. This is where we are most pure. Our spirits are pure. And if we go within spirit, can we be pure in our love? Or our hatred or demise or despise of someone like our mothers? All my mother wanted to do was love me. Breathe. Every time you hear this bell, it's just a reminder to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. That's all this bell is a reminder of. But we're channeling right now, and I know you right now because I'm in spirit right now, and I know, I feel, I sense, and I see all of you in spirit with me. I see nothing but light beings right now. All I can see is light beings channeled into this space with me, portaled into the spirit with me, portaled back into the womb of our mothers with me. All I can see is glowing light beings right now. This is all I see. This is all I feel. And I know that you have channeled there with me. And I know why you channeled there with me. Those who are there with me, I know why you channeled there. It's either you guilted your mother or you have guilt yourself because you don't do enough for your mother. You don't talk to her enough. I'm that second part. I'm the one who have been guilt of not talking to my mother enough when all she wanted to do was love me. And I love my mother, but I'm stricken with guilt. But I'm pure in my soul, I'm pure in my being right now. Because when we go in spirit, we open up and we become vulnerable beings. We throw away all the facades and the images and labels and titles, and we become so open that we're naked. We're very naked. We're naked. We're naked right now. And all I see is light beings channeling back to their mothers with love, pure beings, going back to mom, going back to mama, going back to mother. Don't guilt. Don't be stricken with guilt. Don't shame. Don't be stricken with shame. Don't blame. Don't be stricken with blame. If you want to heal you and your mother's relationship, you can pick her up right now, and you can pick her up anytime. And you can send her healing, love, and energy right now. You can send her that. So just take the time. Continue to breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. And I'm going to allow you to just sit with this energy for a moment. Sit with that feeling, that vibration that's running through your being. And just hold space for your mom. Because you have her heart in your hands right now. You have her heart in your hand. In your hands. And so hold space for your mom. And every time you think about your mom, You can open up this portal. You can go within to go within. You can go in spirit to go in spirit. And I say that a different way when I say it a third time. You can also go in spirit, sending you on your way in spirit. So you can go in spirit to go in spirit as you go in spirit. This is where we want to be. Remember to go in spirit. To go in spirit in order to go in spirit. Some of this may have touched your heart. Some of this may have helped you want to call your mom, and I hope that this does. I just want to say to all the mothers out there, starting with Ameerah, starting with my mom, and then starting with Ameerah for having me on the show to talk to multiple mothers. I love you for what you've done, for allowing us to show up. And I love you to the mothers who hold space for your children to be themselves authentically from birth all the way up to adulthood. We don't know our children what their desires are when they come through. All we know is we love them with unconditional love, with love that doesn't change, that doesn't squander and wander off. I'm going to allow you to come back into the space with us here live on 2020 Vision. But I hope you were able to go so deep, channeling your mom into the womb, back into the sacral energy of your mother. And as I close out, I want to say this. We live in a sometimes, I won't say all the time, we live in a sometimes savage world where mothers, where children are ripped away from their mothers. We live in a sometimes savage world. But for anyone who's a guardian, an adopting mother, a mother who, an adopting parent, if you're a parent who adopts children, if you are some guardian because you was left with the children, if you're a grandma who has to now take over duties for your grandchildren, in this sometimes savage world we live in, don't be those, don't be that. Don't be that. Because our children need us, our children need healing, and our children need love. Pure love. See the spirit of your child, and your child will see the spirit of you. And I say that to moms. We know there's two parent roles, but we're talking to mothers today. So don't be that which is savage out in the world. Be love. Ashe, Amen, Atone, and for all you mothers, be well.
Yes. Thank you, Omaka. That was absolutely beautiful. I need a hand clap. I'm sorry. It just, yes. That was absolutely beautiful. It was unexpected. It definitely came from the heart, which is what is needed. And I could feel it all the way through the spirit. I want to share what was happening here while you were ushering us through the spirit. You know, the mothers showed up. There were wings spread apart. A lot of light, a lot of love. They opened they opened up to this healing and to this teaching, and for lack of a better expression, they ordained it. They gave it light. They gave it love. They gave it life. And you were right on. You were just right on it. You were right on the money when you were talking about when you went to no shame and no guilt, because as soon as you started to speak about shame and guilt, they started to speak and say there is no shame and there is no guilt. They want you to be free. They want you to live your life because that's what you came here for. As much as we love you as our children, and as much as we are connected to you, our greatest pride, our greatest joy, and our greatest love is to see you live just as God wants. God wants you to live this life. That's why you came here, to experience love and life, and to experience life in the physical. So when you are at your best is when they seem to be the most appreciative of you and the happiest about you and for you. When you are doing what you absolutely love to do, which is not just usually, when you do what you love to do, it is your purpose. So when you live your purpose, you bless them, you bless Mother, you bless Mother Earth, you bless Goddess, you bless God. When you live in your purpose. And how do you know you're living in your purpose? It's when you're doing what makes you happy. In other words, when you're doing what you love the most. And that's when our mothers are the happiest for us, the proudest of us. Most of them, although we require your attention sometimes, most of them don't want to interrupt your flow. We're so busy being so proud of you when you do what you do. We just want to sit back and watch you in awe, because we understand that we were a part of that creation. And we get enough by just watching you. That's enough. That's a pat on the back for us, just to watch. Look at my son. Look at my daughter. You know, it could be anything. It could be from the way you wear your hair to when you're teaching on stage or in front of it at arenas. Whichever thing, it's not that big or small to us. But if you're happy, it's huge. We love you for it. The proudest that you can ever make a mother is when you succeed at doing what you were called to do in your life. So there's no guilt or no shame for you living your life. That's why you came here. You notice we might be pissed at a child that's a couch potato. We may be mad if you're not succeeding at a high level, and you can. There's no excuse for you not to succeed at that level. We may be upset when we see that you're not doing your best. You might be the smartest student in school, in class, right? Typically getting all A's. But one day you bring home a C just because you just didn't feel like doing the work, and not doing and you're not doing the work. You still got a C, right? Because you're that tapped in. You're so smart. You're so intelligent. But we're mad that you brought home that C because we know that you didn't even do the work. Which means that you didn't do your best. So, but we're not mad when you bring home an A. We're ecstatic. Because even though it came easy to you, you could have did it with your eyes closed, you still did your best. You still put in the work. So that's just to say that we love you living your life, your own life. We didn't give you life. We didn't bring you into this life for you not to have a life. We didn't do that. That would be a contradiction to life itself. So there's no guilt. There's no shame. And by the way, your mother is putting her hand on your right shoulder, saying Chucky, calling you Chucky. She's been doing it since Omaka started the prayer. But they just want to give you love. They just want to let you know that you're loved and you have permission to win. Because, see, God gave us all the tools to do so. And so then we pass those tools right along to you. We are just the vessel for you to come through. And we thank God that we're strong enough to handle a power such as yours. And I'm speaking to everybody.
Wow.
Even those mothers that, as you said, didn't show up or wasn't a very good mother. Some of our jobs were done once you were born. And I know that's hard to understand.
Yep.
But some of us were just the vessel. Just the vessel. Some of us, were born to a horrible mother with in regards to parenting skills, Like, how the hell did I get this mom? How did I end up with this mom? But then what you do with your life is what counts. Because once you're here, no one really cares what your mom did or didn't do. Now it's up to you to win with that life that you've been given. She signed up to be the vessel.
Absolutely.
And I'm not taking taking anyone's trauma in their childhood lightly at all, because it is traumatizing when the very person that you think out of all people is supposed to love you unconditionally, when they don't do that. Oh yeah, it's beyond a slight that you feel. You feel duped. But again, some mothers were just here to be the vessel. And she did her job. She held up strong enough just so you can come through and fulfill your purpose. Some people are not with their biological moms, and they mad at them for giving them up, as you said. But again, her purpose may have only been just to be the vessel, because you was waiting to be born. Because you decided that when you got here this time, you was going to do this, you was going to do A, B, C, and D. And sometimes in order for us to love and feel compassion at the deepest level, sometimes we have to know what it feels like to not be loved and have compassion and grace shown on us at the deepest level.
You said something that hit so home. I said this today. I said sometimes the best healers come from broken places.
Most of them do.
Most healers come from a broken place. I would rather take something from someone who's been through something than someone who's not been through anything.
Right. So that's what I've gotten on this end. I definitely want to thank you, Omaka, for being here. Before we get out of here, do we have any chatters, any more callers that wants to join in with us on this? Lindell said, Happy Mother's Day. We heard from him earlier. Naturu, the light. Happy Mother's Day to all Queen Mothers of the Earth. Blessed to be here. Thank you. And Sacred Sacral Energy. Ashe. So she enjoyed this healing ceremony. That was a ceremony. That wasn't even just like, that wasn't just a prayer. That wasn't just that was a ceremony right there, because they all came out.
I don't know if it's a full moon or not, but it felt like it felt very feminine. The energy felt very
Mother
feminine.
Earth. Oh, Mother Earth is definitely well and alive. And it was very high energy over here. Very high energy. They were very thankful. Very thankful. Who can I ask? Who is the picture behind you? Who is that? Forgive me for not knowing.
This is a world famous sage that I don't know if he's world famous, but he's really known. His name is Muji, and he's a luminary.
Okay.
He's a light worker, and I've been following a lot of his teachings, and he's kind of like someone who I looked up to for a while. And this picture was there when me and you first did our first interview here.
Okay.
I just had it covered up for a while.
Yeah.
And so I took the cover down because he's a great reminder of me. If you see, he's touching his heart.
Yes, yes.
And it's
yeah.
a great reminder for me to always come from my heart.
You look like you could be his son or something.
I've always
Yeah.
asked that question, like, am I this? He's Jamaican too, but he's a spiritual sage. He's Jamaican.
Yeah.
But I've asked the question, you know, like in my spirit, like, why we share some similarities?
Yeah. Well, you should. What's his link? Where can people get?
You can find them all over YouTube, Instagram, Facebook at Mooji.
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 Okay, Mooji. Yeah, I'm very interested in listening to the brother to see what else, see what he has to say.
Hey, he talks a lot about self-inquiry, tapping into your heart and going back to your truest nature, your higher self. But yeah, he's not popular, but he carries a big following behind him.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, again, I want to thank you for being here. Before we get off here, let me make sure that everyone has had their say for Mother's Day. Let's see. We had a lot of people on IG Live, but they're just watching today. Looks like they're not saying much. Hey, Light Brown. Hey, Light Brown Lyrics. How are you? VBs. Hi, DJ Magic J. You are a regular. Thank you so much. Bryce Banal. You're new, or first time I've seen you. How are you? Mix Master Brown. What up? You're a DJ? Hey, you heard that new Ameerah the Songstress? I'm just saying. DB the one. How are you? You're new. Integrity music. I love it. Integrity. I believe in integrity. How are you? DPM Freestyle. He said, hey. He sends love and roses and a smile. Carmita 2019. How are you? Maurice Anthony. How are you? Thomas. How are you? And then Eglaze TV, I think. How are you? And then T's Photo. How are you guys? Let's do our toast before we get off here too. We are Belvini again. So this is a different one though. It's a Belvini, but it's a different Belvini, right?
Yes.
Yes, this is a 12-year age Belvini. So this is a single malt Scotch, and this one has been aged twice over. First in whiskey oak barrels, and then second time in sherry oak barrel, where you get the double wood in the name. Okay.
So that's what we have for this month of May. Last weekend we were actually celebrating Mr. Cook's birthday. Happy birthday to all the Tauruses, to include my hubby.
Happy birthday, Mr. Cook.
His birthday was May the 2nd, and so we're gonna pour this up. Oh, you got to drink some whiskey with us or some scotch. Was it scotch or?
It was scotch.
Okay, and I had a cigar and all that stuff. You got to do it in the flesh.
I want to ask Henry, what was the name of that cigar we had that we shared? I want to get another one from here.
He's looking at now. Say something while you look, Taylor.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I actually got one right here. It is a Toronto.
Let me see.
How do you spell that? Toronto.
Toronto.
That was a good cigar.
Toronto is Torano. Toronto.
Torano.
Correct.
Now I got that one. I ordered. I don't know. I haven't seen them in like any stores or any local places. I ordered it offline from Cigar International.
Oh,
sorry.
I gotta go order it now.
I was trying to be fancy and like show it a certain kind of way, and it didn't work out for me.
You can always send your boy one,
Yeah.
That would probably be the easiest way. I got you.
All right, man. All right. I'm gonna send my address to Ameerah.
Yeah, because I don't want to just be sending it randomly to Mr. Omaka The Light. It probably won't make it.
He got jokes today.
Yeah.
You can probably send it like right through Amazon, right? Like straight to his address or something, kind of, sort of. Okay, we gonna work it out. Toronto.
Yeah, we gonna work it out.
We gonna work it out, and can't wait for you to come back in the studio. I know you said you're gonna come back out to Cali. You've been bit by the Cali bug.
I have been bit by the Cali bug, and I'm thinking When is the next time I'm coming on next month?
Let's schedule it. Let's get on and schedule it.
Cause I'm ready. I'm ready to come back out there ASAP.
Hey, Sizzy.
You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to come. I'm dead serious. Like I've been bit
ASAP.
by the Cali.
You ready to come in June?
hard.
June will be a good month because I'm actually starting to. I'll start performing like the second half of June. I'll do some local dates, and then I'm preparing for a huge tour starting at the second half of August. So yeah, this will be a good. June will be a good time for you to come out.
Okay, so let me look at my calendar real quick because I definitely want to make sure that I am, because I'm getting booked up too.
All right. Well, let's toast to the mothers right quick while we still on air with the people. And
Sorry.
No worries, no worries. That's what I'm here for. Bring us on back to.
I don't have whiskey today. I have brandy today.
You have what?
I have brandy, not whiskey.
Brandy. All right now. Okay then. Okay. We still in the family. All right. To all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. Love, life, and light to you all. Without us, it wouldn't be no us at the end of the day. Mother Earth is alive and well. Salud. Salud, Tony.
Kampai.
That's good.
Scone.
Right. Okay, so Omaka, tell the people where they can reach you when you're not here on 2020 Vision. And also give us some last words to live by.
Yeah, you can find me on IG, Omaka, OMAKA .The Light. And you can also find me on Facebook at Soul Center, Twitter Soul Center, and my other Instagram page, Soul Center. Or you can just go to soulcenter.com and all my links are there to all my Soul Center pages. So it's SOHL Center, SOHL Center, and that's soulcenter.com. So go there. You can hit my social media links and follow me that if that's easiest for you. And for some things happening, I have a retreat coming up in June next month, 25th through the 27th. I am going to be in North Carolina with a few people out there doing a healing retreat. I have a new book coming out. I'll tell you more about that later. I won't talk too deep about it yet because I like to almost be finished with anything before I promote anything. So That's happening. Be on the lookout for that. And also, you can also tune in to my radio show that I have on 99.1 Jams the Berg. That's BURG. 99.1 Jams the Berg. I know you can't get a signal all the way out there, so you can find it online. And that's every Thursday morning. Here's the thing, though. My show is at 5 a.m. Eastern time. That means y'all will have to tune in at 2 a.m. West Coast.
That's my time of night.
Yeah.
I'm usually up creating that, around that time. So that's my time of night.
So yeah, you may be in bed Thursday, or you may be going to bed, or you may be up. So 2 a.m. West Coast time, that's 5 a.m. East Coast time. 99.1 Jams the Berg. And I do just a centering. It's not a talk show, it's just a centering, meditative. We get calm, we get relaxed, and we get inspired for the rest of our day. We don't make it too strenuous, not a lot of work involved with it. So if you need some centering for your soul, Center of the Soul Radio Show, that's what it is.
Well,
and that's
send me a link for that. Definitely send me a link for that, and then post that link on your IG so other people can.
Yeah, definitely.
And you want to lead the people. What would you want to say to the people?
Oh, well, I want to finish off something I was starting to say, and I didn't want to really go into it during the healing meditation. And that was just living in this savage world. And one of the things I've come to realize about living in a savage world is that regardless of what is done outside of our control, we have to be able to know how to control who we are. We have to control us. And because truth of the matter is, that's all we can control is us. And so that's what I really, I'm learning, although I'm on a journey as well to go, learning a lot of transparency type of things. I'm on a transparency journey, being very authentic, being very open, because this is what helps us control our environment. When you are authentic with people, when you are real with people, when you are open and honest with people, you get to control without actually displaying power. You get to control who comes around you. You get to control who's in your environment. You get to control what happens throughout your day-to-day activity, simply because you are being open, you're being honest with yourself. And so I want to leave you with just being open, being honest, being real, and touching people from that space. People will always accept you for your flaws. People will accept you more for your mess ups and your mistakes and your flaws. They will easily forgive you when you are open with them. They'll easily forgive you when you're honest. At least you're honest. That's why people forgive, because at least you were honest. And so they have no other choice but to forgive, love you from that space. And then they get the choice to say, do I want to be around a person like that or not? So, yay, we live in a savage world, but nay, we don't have to be savage people. We can control our environment by controlling how real we are with ourselves. And therefore, our environment displays the kind of peace, the kind of peaceful people, the kind of love, the kind of loving people that we want and we want from others.
All right. Well, thank you again, Omaka, for coming to join us. We do appreciate you as our resident luminary. We can't wait to see what you bring back to us next month. Again, we are happy to commune with you, and have a wonderful rest of your night. And happy Mother's Day to Mrs. Omaka. And, you know,
shout out to Mama Al. Her name is Althea.
Althea.
So shout out to my mama Althea Simmons. She's going again. I promise you, she's going to watch this later. She follows my.
Good. All right, you guys. Well, my name is Ameerah the Songstress, and again, the message is what it always is, and that's love, life, and light. And we don't have to be redundant about it. Let's just say mothers. I hope you guys have enjoyed your day today, especially mothers. Enjoy. Bask in the moment that is yours. Because, tomorrow we got to get back to being a mama, right? So go ahead and enjoy your day. And remember, stay focused.
No regrets, no regrets, no regrets. Let me fix my crown, baby. Like dominoes, yeah, it's going down. My feet off the ground, elevated. You feel my soul when you hear my sound. And I don't know why you're like a red light that don't ever change. You should know why I'm merging to the other lane. I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a reflex. I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess, riding high so you know I'm blessed. Oh yeah, I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a reflex. I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess, riding high so you know I'm blessed. No regrets, no regrets, no regrets. Ooh, I'm so tapped in, baby. Yeah, I'm turned on and tuned into that frequency. Bring love and light and healing in my energy. Hear a major difference in these minor melodies. And I don't know why you're familiar faces in strange places. They don't ever change. But you should know why I'm merge into the other lane. I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a reflex. Oh yeah, I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess, riding high so you know I'm blessed. Oh yeah, I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a reflex. I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess, riding high so you know I'm blessed. I came with the keys to the industry. I came with the keys to the industry. I came with the keys to the industry. Oh yeah, I'm built for this. Came with the keys to the industry. I came with the keys to the industry. I came with the keys to the industry. Oh yeah, I'm getting close. I'm up next. No regrets. Making hits is a reflex.